With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Yeah, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, starts now.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Trying to turn the volume down on my computer.
It's that button that has the minus on it.
Well,
you got the tour going?
So I got this. Oh, I knew I was forgetting.
Hey, stop cursing on air.
I didn't curse, dude.
He stopped himself.
I got this MacBook Pro that's got like the touch like light up bar at the top.
Yeah.
And it's like a 7-8-year-old computer now, not a flex. And so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So now I got to go into like the settings.
You can do that after the show.
Lame. Well, it's making noise. You were complaining about it.
No one complaining. I'm just saying, like, be a pro.
It just shouldn't happen.
I mean,
hey, but you're doing great though. You're really like settling into your role. The library.
you're doing great. You're doing so good.
Thanks for the words of affirmation.
Oh
the
my
libraries
gosh.
have improved so much.
Oh my gosh.
That was great. Good one, Alondra.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
I'm sure there's a way. Like, I would love to go back to see our first show in 2018.
It's probably archived somewhere.
It has
yeah.
It might be better than anything we do now.
Well, I say it all the time, but like,
hello, this is radio.
We got away with so much. Like, we did a full show on meth gators.
Mm-hmm.
We did a full show on Chuck Norris jokes.
I mean, we could get away with that now.
No, you could, but like, we pushed the limits.
Sure.
Probably back then a little bit more because there's different rules at night.
Yeah.
Nighttime radio.
And way less people listening.
That's fair too.
Way less people who cared.
That's fair.
It was us or Delilah.
Hey, but we, Delandra, we had our loyal listeners though, and they're still here.
Did.
They are still here. Shout out to Craig and Nook. And
well, a lot of it. Craig used to do a lot of like good little animations.
Yeah.
Me and you
Craig
driving
sent
the
us,
crop duster.
Yeah.
That's funny. Send us
crop dusting sports.
a screenshot that you could buy your Sports Illustrated cover for $12.
Nice.
12?
Yours, Jake. Yeah.
Not bad.
Actually, I'm pretty.
He tagged us in it. He tagged you in it too.
I'm pretty excited about that. $12?
Not bad.
A lot better than some of the cards I got out there. Those are like $1.99.
Speaking of, we got 2 nice cards here today.
All right, before we get into training camp talk, what do we have?
Trading camp. You're right, more like trading cards. This is Jacob Hester's right here. Check this out. This is a Joe Montana.
That's right.
You ever heard of this? Rookie card.
1981 Topps rookie autographed.
Let's go.
By Joe
big
Montana.
deal.
Ever heard of him? Now we're going to go from one quarterback to another.
Yeah, yours is going to probably hit a little bit harder here locally.
Jaden Daniels. LSU fans should be familiar with him.
Yeah.
Quarterback in the NFL. Jaden Daniels, kaboom. Boom! Graded. That's called a 10. Graded a 10.
That is a 10.
That's a Billy Bob 10 right there.
That's a big boy.
It's a big boy.
That one that Flynn has in his hand, that's a used car there.
That's a good one.
Kind of is.
Yeah, we got lucky on that one. Won that in a break.
Yep. Won that. I think it was random drawing.
Kind of was.
I guess. You paid for a raffle ticket, though.
Paid for a raffle ticket.
Paid for a raffle. Remember, you can always follow along our journey at Off the Break LA on Instagram and on Twitter.
And we do it kind of like we do this show. We're just some smart idiots.
Don't hate it.
The beautiful video I made for y'all never went up.
Oh yeah, we got to do it.
We got time. You did a great job too,
You
because
did.
we didn't give you a whole lot. Well, we didn't give you a whole lot to work with.
So we took a video. We're gonna. So we're gonna take you along our journey through Off the Break. We got our best cards that were raw cards, ungraded.
Yep.
So we took our best ones. And we packaged them up the other day, and we sent them off to PSA to get graded.
Yep.
So we're going to take you along the journey of what those cards get graded. We expedited the grading, so it didn't take like 4 months. So
because we had some heavy hitters in there.
We got some heavy hitters, so we put it in there. So we are hoping and praying for 10s. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. But we'll keep you updated. Maybe, so we're not going to look at it when they get graded and sent to us. I'm not going to look at the grades online. We're going to open it on air.
Okay.
You like it?
We have the dump button ready to go if that Brock Bowers gets a 9. Just tell it there.
Dump button.
Have it ready to go. All right, so we'll talk training camp here, and we'll get into storylines and all of that, and we can go Saints and then Tigers. We can go Tigers and Saints. It doesn't really matter, but, because obviously it's that time of year. But, training camp, I just tell you personally, for me, it was such a mental thing more than it was physical. The physical part of training camp is actually kind of, once you get into it, at least for me, it was fun. Like, I actually kind of liked the physical part of training camp and competing against, your brethren there, and it would really intensify everything. And I used to love like a little goal line. It's like, your boy who's playing linebacker, y'all talk trash in the weight room all summer long. Who was stronger? Well, we're about to find out. And I loved practicing against other teams. Like, we did that every year when I was in San Diego, and I loved it because it was like I'm getting game reps all day, every day for, 3 days? Usually it's like what you got 2 really hard days, and then you got one's kind of like in shoulder pads, or really sometimes not even in pads. And sometimes guys like Sean Lee only know one speed, and like pads or no pads, it doesn't really matter. But that was fun. I enjoyed that part of it. I don't know why I always allow myself mentally to just overthink training camp, though. And I don't know if you were like this too, Matt, but I don't know if it was being away from my family. I don't know if it was like staying in a hotel or a dorm room for 30 days. I don't know what portion of it, but I used to like freak myself out about training camp. And I've told this story on air, but like even so, like going into year number 5 for me, like I was like, I think I'm done. I think I'm vested. I played well last year, but I don't think I want to go to training camp. Like that. Those are the kind of conversations you have, and then you get there and you're like, oh, these are my boys. Like, we're good. Let's ride. Let's roll. Whatever. And then year 6. I don't know if I want to go to training camp. I think I might want to retire. I got to that point.
It's the same mental conversation.
And I don't know why, because like once I always got there, it's like, okay, it is what it is. It's 30 days. But there is a mental aspect of training camp that players go through every year. Mm-hmm. And training camp is the most important time of the year, to me at least. And you could say it's spring and fourth quarter programs and off-season workouts. All of that is important. But your bond, your chemistry, everything that you do moving forward into the fall, I feel like either gets sharpened or dulled during training camp. Mm-hmm. And I've had coaches that have been able to handle it really well, and some that did too much, some that didn't do enough. Like, there is a sweet science, in my opinion, to how you get your team ready in camp.
And that's one of the best, like, team building and just like in life, right? The best relationships you have are with the people you go through difficult things with or emotional things with, and that's true with everything. And that's kind of the point of training camp. The point of it is to be hard. I mean, like early on in in your football career, like when you're in high school and college, the goal of off season and training camp is to make people mentally tougher. Like you're just trying to like we're gonna weed out the weak. Like in the NFL, it's not that, because nobody's weak at that point.
Yeah,
but you have to put your team through fire so they do build chemistry.
You guys see, how far can I push these young men or grown men if you're in the NFL? How much can I push them to where they're about to break, but they don't break?
Yeah, and certainly it's a lot different these days. Training camp used to be a lot harder, and this isn't like a back in my day take. This is just
because
factual.
You could go farther, from us, and it was harder for them.
What they did with how it used to be was just like scientifically unhealthy, not good for the human.
Every strength coach or head coach that we talk with, they're like, yeah, we don't have to be real big dummies like we used to be. Like, we got GPS, and we can kind of track if a guy's slacking. We know by his numbers. Like, even I was talking with Kirby a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, Hess, we don't do 110s anymore, you big dummy. Why would we do that? He's like, we got GPS on these guys, and we got to get to a certain number. And when they get to that number, I know they're working their ass off. If they don't, then we make them work harder, and they get to that number. It's like, oh, yeah.
I don't
guess
know.
it doesn't have to be
You should still run 110s.
I mean, I do too. I mean,
It's a point of pride. It is a
my
point
son's
of
high
pride.
school football team still runs them.
Absolutely. If I was a coach of a team, they would run 110s. 100%.
Well, when you're working out quarterbacks, make them run 110s.
But you're right, though. The mental pressure, the anxiety that you get, like leading up to training camp, it's huge. It's
every year.
Me too. In my history of playing football, I never went into a training camp with any comfortability of my job, my spot,
true.
if I was going to be the first string, second string, third string,
That's a
if
good
I was
point.
going to have a job. Never. Even in high school.
Yeah.
Maybe my senior year of high school. Any year in college.
That's actually a good point. Yeah.
Any year in the NFL. So, I was my first year in the NFL, I was a 7th rounder, and there was a 2nd rounder in front of me. Oh,
From the same draft class.
Not to mention Aaron Rodgers had never started before. He was going in his first year, and Brett Favre almost came back. If he would have come back, because he almost came back when we were at the rookie symposium.
Yeah.
I remember sitting there.
We were together. We were in the same breakout room, I think.
Yeah, and he was like, because he was in Green Bay. Like, if he decides to sign back, or if the Packers decided to sign him back, which they told him no, I'm out. I'm out because I never get the chance.
Even though you beat Brian Brom out really fast in camp, you wouldn't probably gotten that chance.
I wouldn't have had the chance. Yeah, absolutely. Right. So, like, and then the next year, and then the next year, and then, of course, I was just always fighting for a job, no matter what it was. And so I never had, like, the mental – I was never able to be like, okay, I can go in training camp and just not relax or coast by me, but, like, be comfortable in my spot. So
I guess I never thought of it, like that, because I actually felt more comfortable in the NFL than – because, like, at LSU, like, they were all a five-star guy, always coming in. It's like I knew I was going to have to fight, but to your point, like you had it a completely different way,
right?
Even going back to high school, because it's like you weren't guaranteed anything.
Yep, and of course, being a quarterback, you're not like it's not the physical component of hitting, banging heads, and getting like sore.
So what was the most important thing for you? Because for me, that was going to be the most important thing. Right, like it was going to be being a meathead, being physical. Every single day, I tried to put a play on tape at fullback that when you block somebody, the coaches rewind it and say, ooh, or like collision. Like that was it. Mm-hmm. Like I wanted one of those a day where the coaches stopped it, rewound it, and like, hey, you want to see what physicality is? Right. Watch this big meathead over. Like that was it for me.
I think at quarterback, it's eliminate stupid plays.
Yeah.
Eliminating stupid, because especially the higher at the level you get, like when you're in the NFL, like there's no, like everybody makes good throws. Everybody can throw deep outs and deep balls and make an NFL throw, whatever people like to say. Like everybody can do that.
Yeah.
Routes on air, there shouldn't be incomplete passes in the NFL. Everyone's a pro. But what sticks out, so like the good throws don't really stick out. Like great throws, of course they do.
Yeah.
But like the good throws, it's just like, yeah, all right, nice play, good read, whatever. Never say anything about the throw. But it was the stupid plays that was always like eliminate dumb plays, eliminate turnovers, and eliminate dumb mistakes, and never make your coach tell you the same thing twice.
Yeah.
That was a big thing. So if like I got a coach at point or got yelled at, I was like, okay, write that down. Don't do that again. Yeah. Because if they have to tell you something twice, that means they're spending too much time on a second or third string guy.
Yeah.
And you don't want that, right? So like that's what I tell young players all the time. Hey, give me some advice going into anything they do, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, whatever it is. Don't let your boss or your coach tell you the same thing multiple times.
That's a great point, because when you would see it happen and be like, well, he's not going to be here tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, it was that way. It was that crazy.
You would see like a 6th, 7th round or a
I can't keep spending time on the same mistake.
Yep. We all saw it. That offensive lineman that was did some good things, did some nice things, but he was an undrafted free agent or second year guy, and one too many false starts and on hard counts.
Getting beat inside.
Getting beat inside
twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Just happened. And then also, like, same thing, you start telling people, like, okay, well, what I need to do to make sure they know I'm ready to go in any situation. I'm like, never say no. Can you hold it? Yep. Have you done it before? Nope. Can you deep snap? Yep. Have you done it before? Nope. I mean, you get to a point in your career, and I always say this about every team in the NFL. There's like 5 guys that are safe, truly safe. Doesn't matter what they did in camp. Doesn't matter what. They're safe. They're safe for that entire year. Outside of court, quarterback's a little different. There's 5 guys. Like everybody else in this thing,
Yeah,
you'll be shocked.
There's a few more this day and age with contracts the way they are, like the guarantee.
True.
I guess the only time I felt real confident was when I had my second contract. Like no matter what happened, like I was going to be there in some form or fashion, right?
Right.
Just from like a dollars and cents
Yeah.
standpoint. So like I think more
Never
now
had one
because
of
you're
those.
seeing more guaranteed contracts, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Throughout. So
There was none. There was not
none,
one when
none.
we were playing.
I mean, the first one was 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Kirk
Cousins, right? Yeah. Do everything and anything you can do. I mean, that's how like me and Weddle became holders in San Diego. It's like we need somebody to hold because it was funny. None of our quarterbacks could do it.
They just weren't good.
Well, they didn't ask Philip to do it, but like Billy couldn't do it. Billy Volek, Charlie couldn't do it. Like they just weren't good at it. They're like, hey, we open competition.
So you're saying it's not easy, and it takes a pretty big skill set.
Oh, it's not easy. Yeah, I'll give you your flowers there. There's my affirmation of the day. It is not easy.
Like they asked who wants to hold me, because I want player performance check.
See, I wasn't thinking that way.
That's
I was
how
just
I
thinking
thought.
like,
I was a
if
backup
they want to
quarterback.
add to my tally of things this guy can do for the
I was
team.
a backup 7th rounder, rookie minimum. I was like, I'll take any play I can.
What'd you get your player performance your rookie year? I mean, I could look it up.
I mean, nothing. I mean, I came in a little bit.
I thought, but the holder counted. I thought.
I didn't hold my rookie year,
Oh.
but I came in. And,
Okay, the year
blowout
you held.
situations.
Like that's a play.
Yep.
You had good offenses,
Yep.
so that's extra points and field goals.
Yeah, it was a decent amount.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was awesome. I don't remember what it was.
I'm gonna look it up.
You can look it up.
There's always a way.
Chat GPT.
All right, when we come back, you love chat. You and Peter Burns.
Somebody said in the chat yesterday, Matt's just 90% Chat GPT at this point.
90 might be lowballing it.
I hadn't used it once. I hadn't even pulled it up today.
Oh, did we tell that story on air about Neuheisel getting mad?
No.
Peter Burns.
Uh-uh.
I thought we did.
Did we?
Oh no, if I did, sorry.
Getting mad?
Well, how
I
Peter
remember-
Burns was using ChatGPT at dinner.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
random. It was like, I don't know. It was like that was his conversation.
I think they did
starter.
a fight tournament too, didn't they? Chat
The,
GPT. Who would
the
win in a
next day,
fight
the
between...
next day at the ESPN dinner they did. So yeah, we're sitting there. It was me, Flynn, Doring, Dusty Dvorak. Other people on some of players. And so Peter Burns is like in ChatGPT. He's trying to explain to Neuheisel how it works. And Coach is old school. Like he's like, what? You can do that? You can ask a question? And so he asked it like, who was the best football player sitting at the table? And so he puts all 4 of our names
No,
in
it said who was the most impactful player for their respective college
Yes.
at the time.
Or
whatever, when they
something.
played. Yeah.
So it went me, Doring, Flynn, Dusty. And then so like Dusty was like, kind of, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
And then Neuheisel realizes like what is happening. And he got so mad that Peter Burns just didn't include him as a former player. He goes, I guess I didn't win a bleeping Rose Bowl. He's like, I don't get it. I don't get into the conversation.
Yeah,
A starting
come on.
quarterback for
BB.
UCLA. That hurt, Coach.
That hurt.
But like,
Cut him deep.
he's got to understand, one, PB only knows SEC. He doesn't allow his mind to think anything else. And sometimes when you have success like Coach did, you think of him as Coach Neuheisel. I still do. I call him Coach.
Yeah.
And so like sometimes the
You
player.
had to just remind me now that he played.
Yeah, UCLA won a Rose Bowl. Like he played a year for the Chargers. He played in the USFL. Like, but again, like Kirby Smart was like all SEC. I don't think Kirby Smart, Georgia DB.
Yep.
I think Kirby Smart.
Dennis Allen,
Georgia head
headhunter.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Absolute
I
headhunter.
don't even think Dan Campbell. Like I think Coach Dan Campbell now. So Rick, we know you won a Rose Bowl. We love you. We would have put you in the conversation, and you probably would have finished somewhere in the middle. Not the most impactful.
Dusty would have
That
still
spot-
been last.
Yeah, Dusty still would have been
Still been last.
The top spot was reserved. So
I don't know about Doring it too.
He actually did the end of his career. He was the all-time leading touchdown. I think, receptions, because he didn't have obviously rushing totals. But
I don't believe you.
I think who broke it? Oh, Devontae Smith. He had the record until Devontae Smith broke it.
Heard of him.
Yep, Dorn's pretty good, but he was wearing number 28 at receiver. That's questionable.
Are you serious?
28.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That is absolutely hideous.
All right, when we come back, let's get into some storylines there for LSU's training camp. Again, we'll get to the Saints as well, and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. If you need a vehicle that's going to always meet your needs, your family's needs, they've got it over at All Star. Bigger, smaller, everywhere in between, hybrids. If you can imagine it, if you've seen it on the road, they have it available over at All Star. And they have it when buying new, when leasing, and renting. The cool part about them is it's per day rental prices as well. And they don't just make 3 vehicles available. They make everything available. So if you've got last week, you can do it. If you want to go to Branson with Tay and you need to rent a Toyota, you can do it. Get something bigger. Get a Sequoia. Get a Sienna. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com.
Yeah, if you're in the market, if it's just that time that you got to upgrade or get a new car, if your current car has a bunch of miles on it and you just got to do it. Go there, go see what they do. An unmatched experience there with customer service and great inventory. Go check them out today. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com.
...2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
You do love this.
How can you listen to this and not just like move your body a little bit?
Very easy.
The way I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, right now I'm watching you.
Y'all are lame.
No, I'm doing a little head bob.
You guys are lame. Y'all suck.
I'm doing a little head bob.
We talk about this all the time.
There you go.
Give me the song to get you on the dance floor, no matter how many Dos
we
Equis
don't know
you've
yours.
deleted. We don't know yours. Doesn't
Like
matter.
what-
Doesn't
like
matter
say
how
you're
many
at a
beers
wedding.
deep you are. You're at a wedding.
Oh,
This
wait.
song comes on.
Oh, we already talked
He
about
said
that.
shout.
I said shout.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he said shout.
And I think
It was a disappointing answer.
No. Hold on.
That's
You- I
a
think you have
8
a-
beers deep song. At a
I
wedding.
think like you
Yeah.
are misremembering because y'all poo-pooed on me
Yeah.
when I said it. Then after the show, y'all are like, yeah, you're right.
I don't think I,
I
said
definitely
that.
did not
did.
say that.
I think Taylor was agreeing with you, but I don't think I did.
I'm not saying it's the best
All
song.
right.
I'm saying at a wedding, it gets played at every one.
It gets
and
played
it
at a
gets
certain
the
time
most-
of the wedding.
You just changed the rules to any time. You said at a wedding when we talked about it.
I said, but it doesn't matter. Like, you could just get there and you're like, oh, well, I hadn't had a beer yet,
So,
but now
like-
I got to get out there. Shout's not it.
That's the only song that's going to get you out on the dance floor.
We said the
No,
number one with
he
a
said
bullet.
Number one. He just said number one.
That's it's shout.
What was yours?
I don't even remember,
I don't
but it
remember
wasn't
either.
shout.
Cassie, you're a dancer. What's the song for you?
I mean, any line dance songs.
Yes.
I just like to line dance.
Bro, don't play Copperhead Road around me.
Give me a good.
Copperhead Road is my
Cupid
favorite
Shuffle.
one.
The
I
Cupid
like
Shuffle's
Flex a
getting you out
lot.
there.
Which
Which
one?
Flex.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. I don't know that
like
one.
how it goes.
But Copperhead Road is my number one favorite. That or Footloose.
Oh, Footloose. I wish I could do Footloose justice.
You can't do Footloose?
I mean, I can, but it's not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's disrespectful
Right.
to what I do out there.
Jake, you are the guy that probably starts the Cupid Shuffle when it comes on.
No.
The
I mean,
wobble?
I'll get in there. But I'm not starting it.
I like the wobble.
I
But we
haven't
do
been-
this
I don't
thing
think
where
I've
we,
been to
like-
a wedding in a while. It's
Do you do the
Wedding?
wobble?
a wedding.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a
I
wedding
haven't been to a wedding.
out in Tyler.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
yeah, y'all are one to talk.
No, I love it. And
Y'all.
I just got excited that you did. Don't get sensitive.
You all use gas.
I got excited that you went redneck.
What do people say besides y'all?
I think people say you guys.
You guys.
You guys.
When I
I'd
was in
say y'all.
California, it was you
Like,
guys.
Is it you guys? I know up like north, it's like you guys.
Use.
Yeah.
Use.
Use.
No, I say y'all. I feel weird if I say anything.
No, I know that. I know we all say
Yeah.
y'all, but like outside
lost
of
that.
I think they say you
our
guys.
geographical territory.
You guys.
Is it you guys?
I think it's
Everybody's you
Or
guys?
you all. Because isn't y'all you all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to live in a place that
I don't
doesn't
really
say
want.
y'all.
I think it's
Same.
stupid. If you don't say it, you're dumb.
I agree.
So what's your song? Y'all hate
Yours
the
is
shout.
Carry
I don't
Out.
understand
Yeah,
like the
Carry
shout
Out.
hate.
Yeah.
Carry Out by Justin Timberlake
So I
and
think
Timbaland?
mine was Yeah by Usher.
It was. Yeah, I think it was.
Because that one will get me out real quick.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't get y'all shout
We
hate.
didn't hate the
Oh,
song.
It was
yeah,
just
you
like
hated it.
It's
such
just a
a
certain point in the wedding song.
Okay, so
But it's
all
also
these songs.
just- But it's also just that's not the first thing that would have popped into my mind.
When you
is
think of
what-
wedding songs.
right? And it's,
can I say this?
Yeah.
This is my hot take for the day.
okay.
All the songs y'all listed are not getting played at 100% of wedding receptions.
Yeah, it is.
Shout
hers
is getting played at every single wedding.
Yeah, is getting played at every single wedding by Usher.
You gotta play it for me. I don't even know it in my
Yes,
head.
you do.
I probably know it. Just that.
that.
Are you talking about
Peace
Ursher?
up, A-Town.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Come on, get out of here.
That's not
Anyways,
playing. That's not getting played at every
yes,
single
Yes,
wedding.
it
yes, it
is.
is.
No, nope, it's not.
I've never been to a wedding that didn't play this song.
I'm with you. Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, here we go.
I stand by my take.
You know this song.
Of course, I know the song.
Well, you act like you didn't.
I just like the name of the song. You just saying, yeah.
That's what it's
That's
called.
what it's called.
I get it. I got it.
Did you write shout or something that we don't know about? Why are you so
Be a
defensive?
stalk
I
and
wish.
shout.
I wish because it's amazing.
All right.
Try to get a little bit
right.
softer now and not get down there.
Squirrels.
a little bit lower.
Snap. Boom. Here we go.
Sports.
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 Sports. I will say this when we're talking LSU storylines as far as training camp. This is the first time in a long time, maybe ever, that if you were like, hey, predict the offensive line left to right, starting at left tackle, I'd be like, well, you say I got a checking and a savings, and I just wouldn't know how to explain it. Because I think there's multiple people that could play in multiple spots. And you've got some transfers that have come in from Virginia Tech, from Northwestern, other places that you assume are going to have starting spots, but we don't know. Like, that's not been announced. So there's some intrigue, there's some excitement, there's some worry, right? You can't have sunshine pumping when it comes to not knowing who left or right is going to be right now. And Tyree Adams is somebody I'm excited to see. Is DJ Chester going to stay at center? Is he going to move to guard? Braylon Moore going to take over at center? Is he going to move to guard? Is Weston Davis going to be your right tackle, or is it going to be Josh Thompson coming over as a transfer from Northwestern? I'll throw it to you as a quarterback question. If you're Garrett Nussmeier, right, and maybe you don't have the five in front of you solidified right now because it's going to be a competition. There's going to be battles in training camp to see who wins out. Is it going to be the people that have been here? Is it going to be the people that you brought in, for that purpose? Because like these are two very highly touted guys, very wanted guys in the transfer portal that you brought in. Like as a quarterback, and maybe you don't know who your five is going to be, would you worry about that? Would you be excited for the competition? But like center, I feel like you got to know. You want to know at least day one of training camp, like what the plan is.
From like a quarterback's like mental standpoint, going into practice, like you want to have a solidified center just from the continuity of taking a snap count recognition, and the communication. Like most of the communication that happens from a protection or like a mic adjustment standpoint is between the quarterback and the center. So that is one of the ultimate, from a quarterback's peace of mind standpoint, going into practice. That's the best. There's nothing worse for a quarterback at whatever age. I remember being in 7th grade and fearing taking the snap because like nothing pisses a coach off more than fumbled snaps. They pause practice, they delay everything. It looks sloppy. The team looks terrible. And when you have a center QB exchange that is like you have to think about, it's awful.
Yeah.
Like I used to have centers that some of them were just terrible at snapping. They were snapping inconsistently, or they had like, sweaty booties.
Yeah.
And it was uncomfortable.
Body type too.
Body type. You didn't like.
Because okay, I'll give you an example. Our centers, when we were in school, you had Brett Helms, who is basically my size but just weighed 280.
Yeah.
And then you had Ryan Miller, who was Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
And Ryan was like
tall,
the number
though.
one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was tall for a center. A lot of times you don't want that height. Are you? It's like
The
you
height
can't
is
have it.
okay. It's the body composition.
Right.
So basically,
He didn't have a lot of fat on
We
him.
can just say it. Fat asses were not the best. Like the wider it was, the bigger it was, the harder it was to find the center.
Okay, I was going to ask, could you want to?
It was harder to find the center. And it's harder for them to find the center when they're snapping it too.
So Helms being a little underweight was a good thing.
Yeah, and so the height didn't matter. Miller was great.
Okay, I
Like,
didn't know
they were both very
Because
comparable.
you don't see tall centers.
Not a
Like
lot.
Ethan Posic's like the only one I can think of really. In the
Max
NFL.
Unger was tall center. But you don't see
center,
outside of
our
that.
centers
You
that I
don't
play
see a
with,
lot.
Nick Hardwick and Dan Copen were like 6'1".
Yeah, and then there's some centers that get really low too. It was really like you'll see some quarterbacks every now and then that have to like squat way down. That stinks too. But anyway, just from like a continuity, like there's nothing worse when you have to go to line of scrimmage and you're saying a snap count. You're like green 19, and you're not thinking about what the defense is doing. You're thinking about get the snap, get the snap, don't fumble, don't fumble, don't fumble. That's a
I guess
bad
it's
thing.
a little bit different now in college football because everything's out of gun.
Mm-hmm.
But I say it's different. I get that is a difference. You love the clap. But I guess the nerves don't go away because he could throw a knuckleball back there on the ground.
Yeah, he could, but
It's just a different set of nerves, right? Or do you say, like, I've got time to fix his mess up back there if he snaps it on the
you
ground?
could. Like it doesn't have to be perfect.
Where under center, if it's not perfect, then the ball's on the ground. And you don't
Yeah,
really
and then
have
I
to
guess
change.
like from a pressure standpoint, it's like if it is this is a little selfish way to think of it. If it is a bad snap, it's pretty obviously not my fault.
That is so you.
Pretty
God, that
clearly.
is so you.
Just kidding. Relax.
No, you're not. Which I appreciate that about you.
But it does happen. But the under center thing was awful, because then the center starts thinking about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, he like snaps it and like make sure like you're getting it.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is moving except for you and him.
Yep.
And then you're late getting out and you get stepped on, like Justin Fields yesterday.
Yep.
Dislocated toe.
Yep. I hate when y'all used to get y'all's foot stepped on by the center. You're trying to hand me the ball, and instead of just eating it, you're like still extending it. And so I'm like, do I go up there and take it? Then because it's never the quarterback's fault, then it's my fault because I didn't go as he was tripping to the ground and grab the ball. That was always fun.
But, answer your question. If I'm Garrett, I'm not really thinking about the tackle guard competition.
You're thinking
Like
about
you said, the center is like the biggest point. If I can just solidify that, my job's easy.
Well, that's going to be a part of it. Like right now, so if Tyree Adams is your left tackle, is it going to be Paul Mubinga at left guard, or is it going to be DJ Chester? If Paul Mubinga is your left guard, is Braylon Moore going to take over at center, and maybe Mubinga moves to right guard? What happens with Weston Davis at right tackle? Is it him as a former 5-star redshirt freshman, or is it Josh Thompson as a senior transfer?
If you want the job, if you want to be on the starting five, they have to go in the mindset of what you and I just talked about. Don't let your coach tell you the same thing twice, because there's offensive linemen. It's a thankless job, and you only get noticed when you screw up.
Yeah.
You give up a sack, you false start, you hold,
Will
whatever
Campbell
it is.
talked about it last year.
So don't get noticed in training camp. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, name me another job in sports, all sport. Think of any sport you can think of where if I have 40 reps at something, 40 pass attempts, and we see that in college football, I got 40 of them. On 38 of those reps, I beat you. 38 of them. You beat me on 2 of them. So I'm 38 of 40. You're 2 for 40. You're SEC Player of the Week, and I'm getting replaced.
No doubt.
Name another position in sports that you have to be that good. It's the one.
Goalie.
I mean, if they shoot it 40 times and they only score twice, we're talking about you like we talk about Tim Howard against Belgium. It's the only one in sports.
Announcers have to go out of their way to talk good about offensive line.
Yep.
Because they have to teach the audience that this guy's playing really good or this was a good block. The only time it ever gets noticed, like just casually, is like on a screen when an offensive lineman's like running as fast as he can down the field. They don't even have to make a block. They're just like, oh, look how fast he is. Good for him.
So
Thankless job.
Certainly next week, whenever LSU does start training camp, I believe Wednesday is going to be the first day. It's going to be the first thing that I hustle. Who is the first 5 out there? Is DJ Chester at center, because he was surrounded by 4 guys that got drafted. But there was a lot of pre-snap penalties. There was some errant snaps.
It's not the first 5 that's going to intrigue me because this is, the pads are just coming on. I know we had spring, but
really just
coming up for real.
order of it to see where their initial mindset is.
Let me tell you though, if you want to make a run and do the things you want to do, you better have at least 8.
Oh yeah.
Better have at least 8.
I agree, but the first 5, I say that just because I want to see where their mindset is. Because
for sure, I get it.
And we could talk about it. You can't half step into this front 7 against Clemson. So, all right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com. GoTommies.com is the website for Tommy's windows, doors, and siding. GEAUX, Tommy's with a Y.com. You will clearly see the difference when you go to the website. Check out a full gallery of work they have right there on the homepage. See testimonials of past clients. But always remember this. They can customize your job. So don't just think because it's not there that they can't do it for you. Like I had a unique situation in my home. It's like, hey, Tommy and the team, come out, come check it out. They see that. They're like, yeah, we can do A, B, and C. And it was a custom job. It's something that they knew they could do, but I didn't know because okay, well, maybe they only do templates. That is not who Tommy and the team are. They can customize. They can do whatever you need when it comes to windows, doors, and siding. Go to the website, GoTommies.com.
Yeah, if you got a project at your house right now, you need new windows. You want the best, right? Go to GoTommies. They are the best, literally. Every single year. Angie's Super Service Award, 2016 all the way to 2025. Go see them today. Lifetime warranty. GoTommies.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Okay, I was like, is there a drop coming here pretty soon?
You weren't lying. There's definitely saxophone in this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is. Oh, Kenny G.
I would like to clarify that I don't know this song.
I don't either.
And Flynn requested it.
And this is
And
why
he's
Alondra
really
is in charge of
jamming to
music.
it. He's loving this song.
This is why Alondra's in charge.
That's a good jam right here. That's a good song.
Turn it up.
There ain't one person in their car right now listening to this, not bobbing their head a little bit, tapping their toe.
No toe tap in the studio, though. I'm looking. Nope.
Just you.
Just you vibing, which, okay, go off. Sure.
Do your
I
thing.
love it. I love it.
The Saints got a big free agent visiting
Who?
right now
Oh,
during
yeah.
training camp.
The
Who is
safety?
it?
It is not a safety. It's a tight
Ooh.
end.
All right.
Noah Fant,
I'm excited about this.
who was a part of the Russell Wilson trade from Denver to Seattle. Oh, come on, man. It's Noah Fant. You know who that is.
Wanta Fanta, don't you wanta?
So he got released by Seattle a couple of days ago, and he has been all over the place. A lot of teams interested in his services. Had 500 yards receiving just last year. Really good player in college. Has certainly had some great moments in the NFL. The Saints right now, tight end room is deep, but it's injured. Right? Taysom Hill, Foster Moreau, both on the PUP list. So Noah Fant, somebody that certainly could help the Saints early in the season. And he signed Juwan Johnson to a big deal in the offseason, certainly more than we thought he was going to get. So I understand this one, even though you have a deep tight end room. Right now, you got a lot of injuries there. And so you can't really count right now on what that's going to look like. So you bring in a guy like Noah Fant. He's been to Cincinnati, some other places, but he is somebody that is only 27 years old, so still a young player. Last year, he had 500 yards, 10.4 yards per catch. Only had one score, which is a little concerning considering his body type and playing the tight end position. But every year in his career, he's had at least over 400 yards receiving. And he is somebody that I think right now could solidify your tight end room while you're waiting on some guys to get healthy. Taysom Hill had an ACL. I don't know what that looks like. Foster's on the PUP list as well, as we mentioned. So, I don't know. No offense to the Saints. Don't know if it'd be the totality of the season, but it feels like if you can get him on a
I think
veteran
the Saints are at
minimum.
a point right now, like if you can get a productive veteran at any position, you
Yeah.
bring him in, right?
When your
I mean, you're
roster is
32nd.
32,
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
him
Fair.
in. It
I
doesn't,
mean-
it doesn't matter.
Noah Fant's not going to hurt or
no.
Like my initial reaction to this was just kind of jokingly, like, "Wow, we got Foster. Like, just let him play. Just let him cook all season." But Noah Fant is a productive player and has been in the NFL, and he's one of these guys that could potentially, take a next step in production if put into the
Again,
right situation.
He's had in his career 562, 673, 670, 486, 414, 500. So he's been productive.
Right.
I mean,
And like,
every
look-
year.
look
And
at
he's
Kellen Moore's-
played 92 games and started 82 games.
Right. Yeah, look at Kellen Moore's kind of history and background. I know he was with Mike McCarthy for a time in Dallas, and Mike McCarthy utilizes a tight end a lot. So you have to believe that Kellen Moore's goal is to utilize some tight ends and get them to be a big piece of the puzzle when it comes to what they want to do offensively from an X's and O's standpoint. So bringing in a guy like this, I mean, it makes all the sense in the world. Sign him. Like, sign every free agent you can that has proven to be productive. And like you said, he's what, 28 years old?
27.
27 years old, absolutely.
So he's played a lot of football.
I love it.
27 years old.
Yeah, there's not one Saints fan sitting out here that's going to be judging a free agent signing right now.
Yeah,
at any position.
And if my memory serves me right, the NFC South, the rosters were ranked Tampa Bay at 12, Atlanta at 26, Carolina at 30, and Saints at 32. So if you can add a player in this division,
yeah,
and you got the 32nd ranked roster, I agree with you. I think you go ahead and do it. But
I'm looking at his salary, like what the salary could be, and with Seattle, he earned a 2-year, $21 million extension in 2024 with salaries averaging around 10.5 per season, 11.5 guaranteed at signing. So he got that 11.5 in Seattle. But now you got to think, after being released, like his market's got to be way lower. So it's
he's
going
going
to
to have
be
a veteran minimum.
It's going to have a veteran minimum.
Yeah.
Maybe incentivize him up to, get him play time or incentives up to, $1.5, $2 million, whatever it ends up being. But yeah, you can get him. Good price, good player. I'm in.
I'm trying to look right now.
If you want him to sign, just show him that new uniform drop.
Mhm.
My take on Noah Fant and just signing people in general is the same as a draft. Like, literally anything you can get is going to help.
That's fair.
I didn't care if it was a quarterback.
Yeah.
I didn't care if it was Kelvin Banks Jr. Like, the Saints need everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, as long as you structure the financials
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah.
Sign anybody.
yeah.
All right.
Let's get up to 31.
Yeah, my God. No, I mean, all jokes aside, like
Noah
you
Fant
just got to continue
taking us to 31.
add. I mean, I'm looking at the depth chart right now, and you have Juwan Johnson again, but Foster where he's at, Taysom where he's at. You draft a tight end out of UCLA in the 7th round. You can't go into the season with 2 healthy tight ends and one being a 7th round pick. You just can't do it. Not in a Kellen offense. Like, Kellen wants to play 12 personnel.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I want to do when I come back. I'm going to go back. I want to see the percentage of 12 personnel he's played, certainly last year in Philly, because that's big. And Alondra will tell you what 12 personnel is when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. PelicanRoof.com is the website for Pelican Roofing. In Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, they are boots on the ground in both. They're not driving back and forth on the basin. No, they have an office in Lafayette. They have an office in Baton Rouge. And the cool thing about it is they're always in the local community as well. Always. You'll see them. I mean, whatever. Youth sports teams, like whatever it is, like they want to be involved in those areas, and they are heavily involved. And also when it comes to your new roof, remember the instant roof quote, top right corner of the website. Type in your address at your home, at your business. Gives you a great idea of what that roof replacement would cost. Go to the website today, pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, new roof's a big decision for you, your family, financially, whatever it is. I mean, I can tell you, I was sitting in my attic for 2 hours yesterday seeing if I had a leak. So give a call, but they have the financing options right there. You can start it on your homepage. We know it's a big decision. Up to 21 months, 0% financing. 0% is zero. So that's pretty darn good. Go to pelicanroof.com, see how they can help you with your roof, pelicanroof.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Baby, you're looking fine. I have you open all night like an take you home, baby, let you keep me company. You give me some of you, I give you some of me. You look good, baby, must taste heavenly. I'm pretty sure that you got your own recipe. So pick it up, yeah, I like you. I just can't get enough, I gotta drive through. Cause it's me, you, me, you. All night, have it your way for play before I feed your appetite. Let me get my ticket, baby.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Alondra, 12 personnel. Let us hear
Yeah,
it.
1 running back,
Yep.
2 tight ends, 2 receivers.
Let's go. Kellen loves a good 12 personnel. You know what's hard to do in 12 is to do it without tight ends.
Yeah. Kind of need 2 of them.
You got to have 2 dogs.
Yes.
You have to have 2 dogs.
Well,
so that's why it makes a lot of sense to me for them to sign Noah Fant right now. And I'm looking at it. He actually, like on Pro Football Focus, like he
You were
graded.
trying to poo on him a little bit.
Well,
but
early
he
in the
proved you wrong.
early in the season, the grades weren't great. But as the season went along, he had his best 3 games, the last 3 games of the season. I like that.
Mm-hmm. He's peaking at the right time. Then he got cut. Yikes.
I don't really know what the plan is there in Seattle either, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
I love my guy John Snyder too.
Yeah, love. I mean,
He's the man.
I only met him because of you, like when I went on the free agent visit. But every time I see him, like he remembers that.
Yep.
We talk about it.
He's a good dude. And he made a lot of really good moves in Seattle. So I gotta feel like there's a plan there, but don't know what it is.
So Noah Fant visiting the Saints here during training camp. Again, the Saints, 2 of their top 3 tight ends are on the shelf right now on the PUP list. And so you got a veteran player that's, started 80-something games in the NFL. If you can sign him, you add to what people are calling the worst roster in the NFL. We'll be back. Hour number 3 of OTB.
Off the bench.
You know what's heating up, Matt?
The Gulf of America.
It is, and storm season
Starting to churn.
is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want the ultimate peace of mind, because we're going to have bad weather here. It is what it is. But if you have the whole home generator from Boudreaux's Electrical, you do have that peace of mind that we talk about. Nobody wants the power to go out, but it's inevitable here in South Louisiana at some point. But if you have that whole home generator, you got the AC, you got lights, you got your refrigerator, and like all jokes aside, groceries are hell of expensive right now. Mm-hmm. So if you want to save those groceries and don't have them ruin, like you have that whole home generator from Boudreaux's Electrical.
Yeah, get that peace of mind. I mean, even if it's not the Gulf of America hitting up hurricane, like we're in South Louisiana, y'all. It's like it freezes, rains too much. Like stuff happens down here. Don't be that one with the power. Protect your home, protect your family, protect your things. And oh yeah, on their website, on their homepage, a free home standby generator giveaway. Go check it out today. Boudreaux'sElectrical.com.